Afternoon. I guess it's morning. I never get that right. We're doing a plant update. Cilantro, looking cute as always. It's getting pretty tall over here. And the dill is focusing on the important dills. All the ones that are flopping over, it doesn't care about anymore. It only wants to focus on the growth that's moving in the right direction. I think there's a message in there. And the holly, it just keeps on surprising me. Every time I think that these leaves are doing worse, they bounce back and they just like get more vibrant and they get stronger. And the twin flame tree has all its leaves starting to come out now. Maybe some more down here too soon, but right there. Incredible. Against all odds, there she is. I guess it's a boy. It's a boy tree. We got the maples. They're surprisingly resilient. I can't keep these fuckers from spreading into my pots though. It's getting to be a problem. And my roses, all this new foliage is growing out really big already. Those green bugs are still there. I don't know what the fuck those are. I haven't Googled it yet. But there's some parts that are looking like I might need to trim them off. And the tree is strong enough now that I think it could stand that. So I think I'm gonna cut it pretty soon here. Once it decides which branches it's gonna keep. The tatsoi mustard, I don't know how this one's doing anymore. Like, all the old stuff is just falling away, which is awesome. But the new stuff isn't really growing tall. It's just hanging out. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I might just go through and prune after this. There's that new growth on the rose bush and all those green fucking bugs. Jesus Christ. These leaves are actually shrinking up a little bit. It might be focusing on new growth instead of keeping the old leaves. But this cutting looks like it's rooted, which means that all of our rose cuttings have done well. And the arugula is getting out of control. Like, look at this. It's not even lettucing anymore. It's just flowers. I don't know if this is normal for arugulas, but this one's growing kind of crazy into the wheatgrass. It's pretty wild, though. I've never seen anything like this. And the kiwis are slow growing, but they're making progress. Daffodils, I think they're bouncing back. Clovers are beginning to flower, which is neat. This is where we planted the acorn. We're gonna see what happens. Still no sign of apple seeds, but the basil and the mint looks cute. And that might be a maple. I'm gonna wait and see what that turns into before I pluck it. But it looks like that might be a maple. A baby flower here is still working on it. But that cherry blossom is definitely starting a new branch right there. And that's the new growth on this rose. Speaking of roses, we've got new blooms. This was our original one, which looks like it's beginning to wane. But then we got this guy. And we've got another 2 buds here, another 3 buds over here that are just beginning. It's absolutely beautiful. And new growth up top here. And I don't see any of those fucking green bugs over here, so I don't know why my cuttings have bugs and the actual original bush does not. But yeah, plant babies. I was gonna stay out for a while and look for a 4-leaf clover, but like, my back fucking hurts. My workout on Monday, I think it was, just fucking killed me. So I took Wednesday off, and I'm taking today off, and I'm hoping I'm good by next workout, which would be Saturday, tomorrow. 1 second. There we go. So I stayed up till like 4:30 in the morning last night, and all I did was work on my tarot deck. So I basically took all of the regular like tarot cards and I made like a trainer deck version of them. And I've been working on this project for a while, but there was a bunch of like problems that came along, and I ended up having to reformat the entire thing more than once. So this time I finally got it all done, and I didn't find any problems. All the card files saved properly. So the trainer deck is officially available. If anybody would like to buy one, I don't have it listed on the Etsy shop right now, but we can talk about it in the DMs on Discord if anybody's interested. There's lots of trainer decks out there. This is just like my art with the trainer deck information. And even though I don't read reversals, I did put reversals on there, and the chakra and the zodiac sign and the number and like all that fun stuff. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Six of Swords, Divine Feminine, and the Ten of Cups. But I think that if I use a trainer deck that's a proper texture that I enjoy, and it's got my artwork on it, then I think it'll be easier for me to look at, you know, alternative meanings on the cards. I think I might need to put the training wheels on and just like see how they feel. Because as much as like the way that I like to interpret is comfortable, this is all about pushing our comfort zones, pushing our boundaries, and getting out of the comfort zone so that we can grow. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to stagger how I'm learning. So I've got my Reiki learning over here. I've got my driving learning over here, my gun learning over here. And you know, my workouts, and I'm gonna have dedicated tarot time. You know, it's getting to be a pretty full schedule. But you know, that's good. Structure, routine, it's nothing but beneficial. And I did like a 24-hour fast yesterday because my sister had to do one to go to the doctor today, Hierophant. So I just did it with her as solidarity, you know. But I haven't been able to do more than 24 hours at a time yet, but like I have been able to manage 24 hours pretty consistently. I think this is my third or fourth fast of 24 hours. So at the very least I can intermittent fast comfortably. Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Six of Swords, Independence, moving on. This is a test. The Feminine. The Feminine is in Hierophant energy. Order, structure, routine, establishments. And finding the Ten of Cups within themselves by leaving whatever situation. This test was passed. I think it's really difficult sometimes for us to know that we're doing the right thing when the right thing is hard. And, you know, even now, the cards tell me that the twin flame is supposed to be part of my life, but not necessarily in a romantic way. Our purpose is still our purpose, but this could wind up destructive if it's not handled properly. I think it's a bad idea to enter a relationship with him right now, but I do unconditionally love him. I will always unconditionally love him, together or not together. He is me. I am him. We are one. Loving him unconditionally is loving myself unconditionally. Understanding why he does the things that he does helps me understand myself better, because he is my mirror. And while that situation can be destructive, it's not about its potential. It's about how you respond to the challenges you are faced with. And I think Magician. I am manifesting a peaceful and fulfilled life where we follow our purpose, walk in it, and enjoy ourselves. Because at the end of the day, our joy is what we're here for. Thanks for watching.